Howdy folks, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club, a place where you can be... I'm Keywii, and welcome back. We're joined by Joe, and Joe is a person. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. So if you don't remember from the last episode, because I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, the game broke because I accidentally had one of the characters kill herself, and I don't feel bad at all, because, and now we're back at the beginning, a couple days earlier, and that girl, is Joe now, and we're having some fun. So, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Joe. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Okay, that's terrifying. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Joke about being the worst or something. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. What? I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time. Okay, I don't understand, but sure. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway, so, you know, screw my interests. I'm only in it for one thing. Respectable women. That's what I was going for with that. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Pfft, who needs clubs? I have no friends. I don't cry myself to sleep. There aren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Keywii? Don't know who this is. It's Monica. Okay. Yes. Hi, Monica. Thanks for filling that void in my life. Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Your voice is different than I remembered the first time I met you, except that didn't happen. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh no, reference about how this is anime protagonist syndrome. Beautiful women just flocking to him. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for the club. My club. I didn't say the. You can't prove anything. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
Well, about that. I actually quit the debate club. I couldn't debate anyone.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Though you'd know this if I didn't say that. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? I had a heart attack. I was looking like here, just at the word, so I didn't see her face, so I'm terrified of what might have happened. I'm gonna watch back the video. That sounds kinda dull. How many members do you have so far?
0. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Yeah, that checks out, technically. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really? Also, it's pronounced manga.
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that the manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she? There is a second female in this club?
Hey, Keywii. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Yeah, I totally know that about you. Don't ask why.
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, follow me. Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me real happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. I mean, technically not, but you could just say no. Sorry, I don't really want to. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? By saying the word no out loud. Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're real sweet, Keywii, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go, then? You will be the survivor. Look for materials another time. You're more important.
Cool. Glad I am so important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul, interesting choice of words, to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Whoosh! I think I said that the first time.
I'm back! And I brought a boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Please don't do that to me. A guest? Are you gonna... Please don't do it. I'm so scared. Seriously? You brought the boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. But it didn't happen to Natsuki. What does that mean?
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Keywii.
All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls! Deja vu. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. I don't even really know her that much. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
That's what happened. I get it. She realized partway through that she needed a new vice president. So that. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Keywii in a classroom and he decided to come check out our club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him in the classroom where I planned it.
In that case, should make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Keywii?
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, girls. The girls... Wow. I need to eat. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. I don't really know anyone, right?
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
Yeah, terrifying. She closed her eyes, which is just even more terrifying, because she's now more alive.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
It has been exciting, I'll give you that. I saw what might have been a change over there. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it this way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I don't know. I don't really read.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. I'm everywhere. Don't think you can talk without me hearing. I know you're voicing me right now.
What?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Keywii, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga... I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. I'm open, wink wink. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, a lot of things.
I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
I like this game a lot.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Yep.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. Am I just replaying the whole game? That's gonna take forever. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. I regret having this voice because it's hard on my throat.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal... I thought that said sure. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Oh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eye just died over me for a second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud, you fool! Give that back, it's not yours.
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
I'm not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have any experience writing too, Yuri?
Maybe I should share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri, I said out loud. We all sit with in silence for a moment, as if something else is supposed to happen.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
What? You didn't even say the idea. You just said, how about this, and then we stared at you.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for... Oh, she's blinking, man. For all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all, though I'm not sure I remember how. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Keywii? Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that? Did I forget something?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But this is how it's supposed to be.
I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Keywii. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club.
See, originally, I thought it was 5 members for something like that. That's what I've learned from Slice of Life and high school anime, but apparently it's 4.
We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Also, I wonder, how am I supposed to join? What sort of excuse will be given when there's only 3 left? Total, not 3 girls. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself is pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'm going to let my schlong decide for me. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, except Monika, who expected this.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Keywii?
Yeah. Out of curiosity, what would you have done if I said no? It could be fun, right? Really did scare me for a moment. Yeah, you did the same to me, don't worry. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed off.
Keywii, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're real amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Odd choice of wording, but sure. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember today's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over to me once more.
Keywii, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself now that things are different.
Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Alright. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait.
And then I go home. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, other one, and of course, Monika. And I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? God, I don't know why, but I'm very nervous right now. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I can't help but notice my neighbor's house. I don't know why. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I can't save, even though it's been 20 minutes, so... Sure. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night.
I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole with indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced again. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. That's fucking terrifying. Okay, hang on. I'm going to... What the fuck? What about my last... Oh, right, because it... Okay, Alright, game. You got me. I remember now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Keywii, you've been great too, and you have yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!